Hey everyone, my name is Nathan, and today I'm excited to give a demo of the any-llm project from Mozilla AI. We built any-llm to help give you, the users and developers, an easy way to switch between model providers without having to change a lot of your underlying code. With just a couple lines of code, you can talk to a provider and a model and just change a couple different lines and not have to change any of your underlying code and have it work. We've been building this up to support a whole bunch of different providers from A to Z, both model training foundation labs like Mistral, and also third-party model providers like Nebius and Olama. We support a handful of different APIs, whether that's the responses API, the chat completion, streaming of the completions, reasoning tokens, image recognition, all these things. And we are working to support more every day. All right, let's jump into it. So the first thing you have to do is install any-llm, and we will install it here. I'm going to install all of the packages to go with it. So when we install this with the all prefix or postfix, it means that then we can talk to all the providers that we have set up to work in any-llm. And let's start with this pretty simple example. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Mistral's Ministral 3B model, actually hosted by Mistral on their cloud. And what we're going to do with this Ministral model is, because it supports images, we're going to pass in an image, and then we're going to ask it to tell us what it's seeing and write a poem about it. And the image that we'll pass in is a picture of my hometown team, the Pittsburgh Penguins, when they won the Stanley Cup. And without any further ado, let's just go ahead and run it. Okay. So what we should see is, there we go, the model is identifying it's a hockey player, it's holding the Stanley Cup, and it's celebrating victory. Okay. And then it writes a poem about it, and you can see in here it is identifying, I should put this image up, it's identifying that it sees the number 87, it sees the word Crosby, and it kind of understands generally what's happening. Like they just won, they're in victory. So that's pretty cool. So now we've run this request and we've passed it to the Mistral cloud. Now let's say we want to run a model locally. Since Mistral publishes their models as open weights, we can actually go ahead and run this model locally. Mozilla AI has another project called LlamaFile, which is a simple way to bundle up these models into an executable and run them anywhere. So I have downloaded this model, and it's the same Ministral 3B model, but now it's a LlamaFile, so I'm going to be able to run it locally on my laptop. So let's go ahead and run it. It's going to come up and load on my laptop, and now it's listening. So now we have the model running in my terminal, and let's go ahead and update my script to talk to that model that's running locally. Okay, we changed that one line of code, so now it's going to talk to LlamaFile in the Ministral 3B model there. Okay, let's go ahead and run it. I'll keep this one on this side so you can see it. And let's run it again, talking to LlamaFile this time. And now we can see it connected, it's talking to it, and there we go. It still is seeing the hockey player, jersey number 87, Crosby, and still writes us a nice poem. So there you go, look how easy that was. We just switched from using a cloud provider where we had to pay money and have an API to running something locally and paying nothing, having all of the data stay local, and we didn't have to change any of the underlying code. All you had to do was update to say use LlamaFile instead of Mistral. So I think that's a pretty powerful use case to help enable choice as we move forward in this LLM dominated world, to help make sure that you're not getting locked in to using any specific provider, especially with these amazing open weight models that are coming out. Just a couple, I guess like a year or so ago, I would have been really impressed to have a model running locally that could identify all this.